I see so much of in the fitness industry about body image, getting to this size or this and this and this, and all of those things. There's nothing wrong with any of those things, but I think that you can hyper focus on them so much that you kind of forget that just moving your body in general is so healthy for your mind and just like the general functioning of your body. Mindfully fit. So I guess when I think of like mindfully fit, the first thing that comes to mind is not fitness. When I came up with mindfully fit, I kind of had this idea of like, because I started naming it, like branding everything mindfully fit for no reason whatsoever. Like it did not have an ulterior motive. It's like, this is nice. But I kind of think of like mental health in general, because that was the whole reason that I started fitness in the first place. So it was kind of playing off of that, where it's like, okay, yeah, fitness is great and like moving your body is great and that's great, but I see so much of in the fitness industry like about body image, getting to this size or this and this and this, and all of those things. There's nothing wrong with any of those things, but I think that you can hyper focus on them so much that you kind of forget that just moving your body in general is so healthy for your mind and just like the general functioning of your body and all of that. So I kind of talk about that a lot more, I think, in my community, and that's where I kind of got this idea of like mindfully fit, because I'm like, okay, yeah, you can be fit and you can be mindful while you're doing fitness, but you can also kind of work out your brain in ways that help it get stronger and grow and all of that. So that's it has this very broad definition in my brain, but also at the same time, it is more focused on just like mental health and that whole journey in general. Yeah. Because that's like where, that's like what I talk about the most, I think, since I've started my account, is like, I've always started fitness because of my brain.
No, I mean, same here.
Because it's crazy.
I always call it the anxious zoomies. So like whenever I like go on like a walk or a run or literally any kind of movement that like is appealing to me that day, I'm like, I gotta go get out my anxious zoomies. Like yes. I gotta go. Yeah. Yeah. And there's something about it that like is so like calming to like the nervous system, and I don't know why. I'm not like a scientist or anything, but yeah, like
it releases endorphins and
all the happy chemicals, little serotonin nuggets and such. So
yeah, literally like chemical just things are happening inside your body, and then it just like de-stresses you, and it's like the purest form of self-care.
I think it's also a form of meditation, like wholeheartedly.
You know what's interesting? I saw this on Morgan's story the other day. She was talking about meditation and how like it's not talked enough about how not everyone wants to sit and meditate.
No. Agreed.
Yes. And so she was talking about that, and I was literally watching her story and like screaming into it, because I remember when I first started with all of the yoga stuff that people kept telling me, oh, well, you just need to like sit and try to meditate more. Like, why can't you just shut your brain off? And they would like literally shame me because I could not stop moving. And I was like, meditation makes me anxious. I don't like sitting here. It's not soothing. Like, this is not fun for me. And I kept trying to explain to people all the time, like, I like to move to meditate, or I like to be doing like a mindless task. Like my body has to be fidgeting. And, people kind of made me feel like there was something wrong with me. Like because of the way society is today, like I need to be moving all the time. And it's like, no, I think that it's just soothing for me to be moving my body and, you know, doing those mindless things or making it feel better or whatever.
Yeah.
The meditation thing is interesting.
I feel like society has such a strict concept of meditation for the most part. And I feel like it really kind of kicks out like neurodivergent communities, like, you know, people with like anxious types. Like it kind of makes you feel a little bit alienated. Even going through like yoga teacher training, it was very like, let's do yoga nidra, and I was like, that's great, but like I am dying inside right now. Yes. That you're like, you know, not saying that we should really move around or anything. That's like, whenever I taught my first yoga class, like my friend was like, your class was so like neurodivergent friendly, because we could like, I encouraged fidgeting, like if you're sitting in a pose, just like rocking something if you need to like get that energy out. Yeah. And I feel like it's very helpful and makes people feel really included.
Yeah. And that kind of comes with, I don't know, there's so much that behind all of that I have issues with. And I know the yoga community is hard. It's hard to kind of see where some things have gone and like where so much pressure is in it. And I don't know, there's all these gurus now that are just like, you know, chilling in Bali, cross-legged.
Yeah.
Just, I guess, just so woke.
I love that journey for you.
But that does not look fun for me to just sit there.
Yeah, no, for sure. Everyone's got their own like journey for it, and that's great. But I think we should like get rid of this idea that it's like a one size fits all situation, because it's absolutely not.
Yeah.